Morning. Sorry we're running late. Had some computer issues. Today's date is June 29th. The time is 11:16 a.m. Welcome to the June monthly State Commission of Corrections meeting. First, I'd like to approve the minutes from the May 18th, 2021 Commission meeting. Motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'll now turn it over to Director of Operations, Terry Moran.
I guess, Chairman, Commissioners, first on the docket will be variances, items B through Z10. We will consolidate all of those. Each variance request is seeking relief from section 7008.2B and .3C with respect to physical contact for visitation. This is where facilities have constructed some type of physical barrier between incarcerated individuals and their prospective visitors in an attempt to stave off the spread of the COVID-19 virus. And we are recommending that all of these be approved until October 1st, 2021.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
Move to approve.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We'll move on to maximum facility capacities. We'll be able to consolidate a few here. And the following MFCs for these facilities resulted in no change in capacity. They are Z14 Shenango, Z15 Columbia, Z20 St. Lawrence, Z21 Schuyler, Z24 Warren, and Z26 Wyoming. With respect to Z23, Suffolk County Jail Riverhead, we received an appeal from Sheriff Tulin with respect to the MFC that was provided a few months ago. They requested to change the designations of certain housing areas, and that has been completed. So that will be presented for approval as well. There will be no change to the capacity. Z12 Cattaraugus, there was a reduction of 2 beds. For some reason, the 2 holding cells were previously identified as standard housing. They have been redesignated as non-housing for short-term holding. Z13 Cayuga, there's actually an increase of 2 beds, 1 in each of B dorm and 1 in C dorm. Z16 Delaware County, there is a decrease of 1 bed. Booking cell number 104 was previously identified as special housing, verified with the facility administration, and was only used for temporary holding as part of the intake process. Z17 Franklin, there's a reduction of 2 beds, 1 in dorm 1 and 1 in dorm 4, and that is just a square footage error from the previous time. Z18 Monroe Correctional Facility, there's a reduction of 8 beds, although there's no operational impact. These are MFC in the 300, 400, 500 dormitories where there's a combination of dorm space as well as cells. I think there's a little bit of confusion in an older version of the MFC, so that's all been clarified. Again, no impact on operations. Onondaga County Correction Department, the chief has requested that the former gymnasium Unit 10 be removed from the MFC. If you recall, that was approved a few years ago for initially 48 beds, and then it was increased to 60 beds as they made more space available. All of those bunks have been removed, and that gymnasium is now used for staff training only. So this MFC presented represents the reduction of 60 beds. Z22 Steuben, there was a reduction of 5 beds, 4 of which are in Unit 4 dorm, 1 of which, dorm right, and 1 of which Unit 4 dorm left. And this is where, for years, the facility utilized that additional space for more beds and tables instead, and they preferred to keep it that way. It gives a little more space for day space use, so there'll be loss of 5 beds, but there'll be no operational impact. Wayne County, this reflects the previous reduction of 81 beds, and that resulted from the closure of the annex dormitories, closure of the upper K block and lower K block. Going back a ways, the adjustments were made for the staffing levels, but for some reason, the MFC itself officially was never made, even though the count on the sheet represents the revised MFC of 109 beds. Last is Z27 Yates, reduction of 5 beds, 3 in dorm B and 2 in the Wilson dorm. So it's recommended that all these MFCs be approved as presented.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Last, for the open session is item Z28, Monroe County Jail Work Release Program. The Sheriff's Office has submitted written policies and procedures for their proposed work release program in accordance with Correctional Law Article 27. Commission field staff and Office of Counsel reviewed the procedures and provided feedback to the jail's administration. It's recommended that these procedures be approved on the condition that the following information be incorporated into same, and that is the rate for food and lodging must be a fixed flat rate, example $5 per day, and not just a percentage. So we're recommending that the procedures be approved on that one condition.
Any questions? Motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that is it for open session.
Need a motion to go into executive session to discuss security and construction issues. Have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Need a motion to exit executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
A motion to ratify all action taken in executive session.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any other business? A motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.